Hello, mommies. Welcome to Adventures of a First Time Mommy. I am that first time mommy, Sabrina. This is my first time and co-host, Karina. Woo! Woo! Okay. And welcome back. So we are here for, you want it? Okay, fine. We are here for part 2 of things I didn't know about pregnancy until I was pregnant. So these are not as personal as the other one. I'll have the link for that first video in the description section if you want to revisit those. But just to round off our list of 10, here is part 2. Number 1, your energy is super low in the first trimester. I guess for me, I know pregnancy makes you tired, right? You're growing a human being. But I figured the exhaustion would come like later in pregnancy, not the first couple of months when like you're not even showing. And I was so exhausted, but after reading up on it, that's normal. You're supposed to be tired because your body's beginning to form the baby. So I guess your less tired second trimester is the best. Everybody will tell you. But the first trimester was really, really tired. And I would tell my boyfriend, and he's like, you barely pregnant. And I'm like, I know, but I'm so exhausted, so tired. So you will be tired first trimester, just a heads up. Also, of course, diet. Baby dictates what you want to eat. I knew about cravings and stuff like that, and some things make you sick. I guess I didn't know the extent of things you just cannot eat. Like the baby will not let you eat your favorite things sometimes, and you'll just throw it up. She wasn't the biggest fan of seafood. You don't really eat a lot when you're pregnant because of the iron and stuff like that, or mercury, I think. So you limit yourself anyway. But I love seafood. Seafood is, I will eat anything out of the water, and it would make my stomach just turn when I was pregnant. So be aware that yes, you'll get sick, but it all passes as soon as the baby's out of you. You can go back to eating your favorite foods, but it does change your diet drastically. And on top of which, you may eat things that you didn't think you liked, but your taste buds are different, and you may love the thing that you hate the most. I don't know. Really weird. Your body's all out of whack, so it's fun for about 9 months. Number 3. Your vagina's gonna hurt, okay? And I don't know how else to say that. It's just, it was a sore feeling toward the end. I've also heard from other women, it's if you're babysitting lower toward the end, you'll feel it like in your vaginal area, like the bone structure of your pelvic, like it's sore. I would wake up and it felt like my bones around my vagina, my pelvic bone, I guess it would be, was just sore. And I don't know what it was. I asked my doctor. She said, yeah, your hips may be spreading or something like that. So your joints and muscles and everything's starting to slowly spread, I guess, waiting or anticipating the baby. That wasn't fun. Not much you can do. You can't just like ice your vagina. Didn't work. I didn't try it. I'm just saying it's not going to work. But yeah, pain reliever to help with the vagina hurting. That's my tip. There you go. I am rushing through these. Sorry, side note, I am rushing. If you can't hear, I'm really congested and I just want to go lay down, but I needed to get this video out this week. So here you go. I'm doing it all for you guys, all for you. So we have lack of energy the first trimester. Your diet's going to change drastically, more than likely. Your vagina may hurt, and it's just like muscles and tendons and everything's, I guess, shifting. So just sore a little bit down there. Toward the end, you are going to have more bowel movements than usual. You're going to go a lot. This is because your body's sort of making room, is how everyone keeps explaining it, is it's flushing your system and making room for delivery. Not to say this is going to stop you from pooping during delivery or after delivery. You may still poop, but leading up to labor, your body's going to naturally just want to get rid of all of that. So be prepared. You may have some diarrhea. I don't know if that's how it comes out, but I do know it's just a lot of poop, evidently. So, yeah. And then lastly for this list, Braxton Hicks. This I did know about. I'm pretty sure most people know about. I don't want to say most. A lot of women know about Braxton Hicks. And it's kind of false labor type thing. But I did experience some Braxton Hicks contractions, and they're not as painful as regular contractions, and evidently that's how you're supposed to know the difference. But if you're like me, I'm like, well, I don't know what a contraction feels like, so how am I supposed to know what a less than a contraction feels like? So I asked 1,000 questions about Braxton Hicks. Well, I found out because it never, it's about timing. Always time it, and that's how you're really going to know the difference. Because I'm a weakling, so pain is pain for me. My scale of pain is either a 1 or a 10. That's just the type of person I am. What you doing, girl? So my Braxton Hicks happened in the middle of the night. It just all the way from my back to my stomach, it just tightened. It hurt. When they say it feels like a really bad cramp, I don't even think I would compare it to a menstrual cramp. Like, it just doesn't feel the same. It hurts kind of in the same place, I guess, but it's just two different feelings for me. I timed it, and they stayed about, I think, like 7-8 minutes apart. They never came closer to that. And then after about 45 minutes or so, they stopped. So I only felt it a few times. They never got quicker, closer together, more painful. They stayed steady. So that's how you're going to know the difference between Braxton Hicks and real contractions. Everybody says you're going to know the difference between a real contraction, but if you're a weakling like me, they all hurt. Or if you're super pain resistant, you may not be like, this isn't a contraction. They said it would really, really hurt, and this doesn't feel like it really hurts. So for me, what are you doing? Yes, you, my co-host. What are you doing? You're distracting mommy. So I wouldn't say go by pain when we're trying to differentiate between Braxton Hicks and real contractions. I would say go by timing. I think that would be the best bet. So just stay calm, breathe through them, time them. Once they start getting super close together, that's when you know, your doctor has told you what you're supposed to look for as far as contractions and timing. So go by that. But if they're steady, far apart, more than likely they're Braxton Hicks. Don't even sweat it. Why are you throwing yourself back? What are you doing? We're done. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because she's ready to go act wild. Just to review, again, you're going to be very tired in the first trimester because you're making a baby. So it's very tiring for your body. You're going to be exhausted. Your diet's going to change. Number 2, for sure. You either may like what you hate now or hate what you like now. But your diet's definitely going to change some. Your vagina might hurt depending on if your baby's really low or if your hips are spreading or a few other factors. But just know it's going to feel like the bones and muscles and everything around your vagina is just going to be sore. It's a different type of sore. I don't know how to explain it, but it happens. Your body is going to naturally try to flush itself by pooping. So that's number 4. You're going to have a lot of poop right before labor. I'm childish. I laugh at the word poop. Anyways, you're going to have a lot of bowel movements before labor, and that's for your body naturally trying to flush out the system. And then 5, Braxton Hicks, it is a thing. False labor. Best thing to do is time those. Depending on your pain resistance, you may not want to go by how much they hurt. So definitely time them and follow your doctor's orders as far as when he or she says, okay, go to the hospital when they're this close apart or happening this often. So that's it. Of course, we thank you for watching. Please like and share the video, leave a comment. Most certainly subscribe, hit that bell, ding, so that you can get notifications for future videos. We're going to keep them coming, keep them coming. And as always, we send you peace, love, and good health to you and yours. You ready to go, girl? Ooh, look at you. Are you looking at the camera? Are you camera ready? Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Not with that jewel. We don't have to fix that. Ooh, I know mommy's rough. You just gonna look at the camera. You know what you're supposed to be looking at, huh? You know what you're supposed to be looking at, girl.